Time now for our next community conversation. We are joined by Stephanie Vogtman, Director of Advertising and Events for Cville Weekly. Hey there, Steve.
All right, Casey, thank you. We are talking Restaurant Week, which is never a bad thing to talk about, because every week can be a type of Restaurant Week.
Absolutely.
However, how did the Cville Weekly start this edition?
So Restaurant Week started about 19 to 20 years ago as a way to, Cville Weekly, we manage this event, we kind of organize it, but it's really a restaurant-led event. They pick the price points, they pick the charity every year. They really wanted to do it for the community. So we were really, just kind of backing the restaurants and allowing them to kind of shine here. So 19 years ago we started. And actually this year, hopefully we're going to cross that 1 millionth meal served during Restaurant Week mark.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
Not to mention the menus. The restaurants take care of that too.
Absolutely. They do all of the work. We just make sure that they look good doing it.
You mentioned giving back to the community and coming up with maybe 1 million customers.
Yes.
Let's talk about how the meals do benefit not just the diners that night, but the community at large.
So for every Restaurant Week meal that is sold, $1 is donated from the restaurants to the Blue Ridge Area Food Bank. So it fights hunger, it fights community hunger and food issues, food security issues specifically. And they always need that cash flow. So it's a way for us to really give back to them and to the local community.
And we've talked often with the food bank about how $1 equals 4 meals.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So it's a huge deal to them, and they are always so gracious, and they love the event as well. So
why not?
Yeah.
A great time to maybe try a restaurant that you haven't been able to get to yet.
Yes.
And there are new restaurants this time around to add to the list.
There are. So we have quite a few, about 31 to 32 restaurants participating this time around. Everyone, we have Pray to Pray in Gordonsville. We have the Tasting Room and Tap House at Mount Ida Reserve, which was just wine and beer for a long time and now has a full restaurant menu. We've also got Bullpan Korean Kitchen. Orzo's actually back after a long hiatus, so that's kind of fun. So we have some new faces, some old faces, and favorites for pretty much any kind of palate you could possibly need.
And that's why there are 7 days in the week.
Yes, absolutely.
Getting involved with Restaurant Week for the community, obviously Dine Out is a good way to start.
Please dine out. We do have an amazing kickoff event on this Friday at Devil's Backbone Brewing's backyard on Main Street. There's plenty of street parking. You can park at the Amtrak and walk. But we are raffling off gift cards as well as a 1-year Wine Guild membership. You'll get an entry for coming and showing up for the event, but you'll get an additional entry if you bring a $10 donation in cash, check, or food bank, basically shelf-stable goods.
Needed items.
So needed items, yes, thank you. Needed items. So for every $10, you will get an additional entry for these raffles for gift card participants of the Restaurant Week, as well as the Wine Guild membership.
Look, and let's be honest, it's nice to have a beverage to think about washing down all of this delicious food.
Absolutely,
right?
and you need to support the community. And DB has been a long-standing brewery in the community, and they do a lot of good work for the Nelson County Food Pantry down at the base camp. And so they were really excited to partner with us for this kickoff event. So
well, I'd say good luck, but you don't need it.
No, thank you.
I'm sure it's another wonderful, rousing
Absolutely.
success.
It's going to be a lot of fun this week.
All right, bon appetit.
Yes.
Casey?